Ayurveda, the principal foundation for this book, that stuck out. I found these ancient practices for self-healing to be powerful, intuitive, and incredibly nurturing. What my body and soul needed was to be deeply loved, and Ayurveda offered that in spades. The more I worked with the principles of Ayurveda, the more my anxious heart calmed down. My body got simultaneously stronger and softer. I learned how to work with my emotions, learned a form of self-care that would feed and energize my body and teach me to become intimate with my sexuality in powerful new ways. Simply put, I started to feel truly at home in my own skin. The body that I had once criticized and disconnected from was now a temple to be honored and cared for. Today, I'm still learning. It's an ongoing journey, but I am deeply grateful for the answered prayer that is the wisdom of Ayurveda. I know it saved my life. My first teacher of Ayurveda, an Indian yogi named A.G. Mohan, used to encourage us, avid students that we were, not to think we needed to eat Indian food or chant Indian mantras to be healthy and achieve enlightenment. "It is simple," he would say. "Just eat what your grandmother cooked for you. Your body will be nourished by that. Worship the gods of your own ancestors. Your body and spirit will recognize them." But what if some of our grandmothers fed us corn dogs and blue slush puppies from the 7-Eleven? I protested to myself. Eventually, I came to see that Ayurveda is not necessarily about what my actual grandmother would have fed me. It is about channeling my own inner grandma. Make that the hippest, sassiest, most contented version of my grandma that I could imagine. I thought, what if I channeled the combined wisdom of all of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers? I could feel their wrinkled hands as they chopped onions for chicken soup to dose their grandchildren's colds. I felt the love and intuition that went into the preparation of a simple plant remedy. I anchored myself in the ancient wisdom of their laughter, stories, and healing. My inner grandma was not just wise and wrinkled, she was also magically young and full of energy. She was not only loving, but also possessed the no-bullshit sense of a saucy, organic garden-tending Michelle Obama. She could deliver a baby, bandage a wound, dance the samba, or run off to Burning Man. When the stars aligned, my inner grandma could cook a mean bone broth stew, lead a yoga class, and even release herself to the throes of killer multiple orgasms. In summer, she was sleek, like a deer covered in coconut oil. In fall, she was intuitively internal, wrapped in wool and meditating on the moon. In winter, she prepared for the coming rebirth, and in spring, she burst forth like a wanton orchid. My inner grandma was seasonally hip and irreverently spiritual. She was an impish goddess, completely aligned with the biggest grandma of all, Mother Nature. She was inside of me, roaring to be released, and she is inside of you as well. This is the force that Ayurveda enables us to reconnect with, and it is to that invincible her inside each of you that I dedicate this book. Today, I am blessed to be the founder and senior faculty at the Shakti School, a women's online Ayurveda certification school. I have also practiced this system for more than a decade with many amazing teachers and mentors and continue to humbly learn from these teachings. Under the guidance of yoga and Ayurveda's incredible system of self-empowerment, I have become an internationally traveling yoga teacher, writer, and founder of a tantric yoga teacher training school. I also ended up graduating from one of the country's best Ayurveda schools and have become an Ayurvedic healer myself. This book is an offering of what I've learned and lived thus far, particularly in the realm of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a life science that understands that Mother Nature is the boss of us. When we learn her rhythms and tendencies, both inside ourselves and out in the world, we feel better. We have more energy, our mind is calmer, our vision is clearer, our hearts are more open. I have now been a teacher of yoga and a practitioner of Ayurveda for over a decade, and I can attest to the power of this system to radically, yet gently, change your life. May Ayurveda lead you, my